Hi, it's Dana with Constructing Artistics. I had a little project share that I thought I would come on and share with you. Um, I saw Mom to Create make a hot air balloon, and I really was impressed with it. It was absolutely gorgeous. And so I ended up I thought about it, and I tried to make some little bitty ones, and I I kind of played around with paper and folding and unfolding and cutting, and you know how we do. And so I finally decided I wanted to make a great big hot air balloon. So I started to make a template, and I just got some cracker boxes, these saltine boxes, and I made me this template. And it's not perfectly even. It was hard to get this curve even. So I mainly used this side to cut everything. I just flipped each piece of paper over each time. Well, hi. Hi, Denise. How are you? I I've been trying to get some stuff together to submit for, I'm hoping to get in an art show. And I had mentioned it before when I showed the Bob Marley drawing. I don't know. Did you see my Bob Marley sketch? I I had showed it, I think, on my storage solutions video. I'm good. I'm sleepy. I slept like you do. It's right here. Let me get my sketchbook. I'll show you. But I was hoping, when that's finished, to put it in a show at a local brewery. So originally, I look. I made this. You like this? This is one of those paper rosettes that I put through a die cutting machine, and then I added some tulle. Can you see it's the crepe paper rosette, and then I put some tulle on top and just glued this little puffy crown to it, and then I glued the whole thing to a big gold. I originally made that for Mary Beth, and then it when it dried, I don't know if you can see the side tore. Can you see where the side tore the paper? I stickles the edge to make it real sturdy, and then it didn't work. So I stuck it in here. But so here's the problem. Here's my Bob Marley. The problem is here's my boyfriend. Look, my boyfriend my boyfriend's a big guy, and he got a company car. And so I drew this. That's my boyfriend looking sad in his tiny company car. So not that he's ungrateful, he's glad to have it. But that's my Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think Bob's right here. Nope, that's a lady. Let me see. I don't know where. Hang on. I got too much stuff in here. I don't like moving these when I move here he is. Okay, so this is the actual pencil sketch of Bob, and he didn't translate super well in the copy. I got the finest pixel I could get, and I lost a lot of details in his hair and his beard. But I'm making an interactive canvas with old Bob here. Anyway, so I love Bob Marley. I love his message. And so I'm hoping when he is done, because originally I was going to do, I'm a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan too. So originally I was going to do submit Stevie, but I think now I'm just gonna stick with finishing Bob. But my problem was I had to make a copy that I could adhere to a canvas, because you can't really draw on a canvas, but I wanted to make it not like a framed thing, but an actual canvas where I could see everything. But I'm having some trouble working out the logistics. But this is going to be the mixed media piece I submit. I went to you do? Thank you. I went to are you a Bob Marley fan? He was such a happy person in his life, and it's so sad. You know, he died jogging. I think he was in Central Park or somewhere up north. He oh, well, I guess he was jogging. He was, you know, into eating really clean and healthy. And I think a lot of people thought he died of a drug overdose or something, but he had some heart trouble, but he was generally very happy, healthy guy. But I love it all. I love his messages and I love his songs. And he's just, and my son's recently got into a lot of reggae, and I know my son likes him, and I'm glad of that. So he's kind of turned on to the whole reggae thing. But so I came on to share this. This is my this is the rest of the balloon. I think it goes like this. Yeah. It'll end up looking like, well, it's not all together yet because I'm still working on it. But I've used different papers because I wanted it to be a little masculine, because I'm hoping to get it into the brewery. So they have, they display a lot of local artists, and I haven't seen a lot of mixed media artists in there. Recently, when I've been in there, they've had, and I don't go there a lot. Myself, I'm not a huge beer drinker. I don't particularly love beer, and those microbrewery beers are really strong. So this is not magazines. This is actually from Tuesday Morning. This paper has kind of a shiny finish on it, and it's real thick cardstock. And then the keys are, I don't know if you can see, the keys are shiny. They have like a clear finish on them. And then I think the typewriter keys do too. Yeah, the typewriter keys have this clear, let me see if I can finish on the keys. So it's kind of cool. And it does almost look like magazine pages. And then the hard part for me, I made this little stencil. I took this cracker box, I made this stencil. And then I made this little stencil because I wanted to put some slivers on here so that when it's actually all put together and hanging up from the side, I want it to look a little bit more dimensional. And I may add some shadows, some deeper shadows here into the folds of the paper. So yeah, the paper actually had all that shiny, and the license plates, I think the whole thing is, oh no, it is just the license plates. The paper in between is not treated. But yeah, this is from, here, I'll show you the name of the pad. Let me see what the name of the pad is. It is, I gotta get in my handy dandy closet here. Let's see. You know what, I think I put the whole thing away. Yeah, here it is. Sorry, I have my jewelry bag in front of my paper. I've got those, all those. This is from Treasures, and this was actually $4.99. This I bought years ago. I've been going to Tuesday Morning forever, and this says I bought it in, I think, November of 2016, maybe. Can you see that? There. That might be a 7 or 5. God, I need to put my glasses on. I wanted to use this, and I thought it was just a little too dark. I was trying to stay with a little bit bolder colors. It does really look, and then of course there's that, and it's got the, I love this. Remember these label makers? I have one of those, and I love it. I like the map, and I almost used the map, but it was a little too pink, and I wanted to stay with some real earthy, neutral tones. I love this. I use this to make something else, but then here, let me show you. Let me get in here. I took the scraps and cut out little hearts, and then painted them with that what do you call it? That cosmic gold flake paint or whatever. So it's got all the different sizes of, or all the different splotches of gold in it. Anyway, I thought I love that paper. I love the keys. Here's some more of the script. I love this script, and I was going to use it again. Again, it was just a little, I thought the print was a little too small for something so big. And then I like this. I like the brick. It's got this kind of is supposed to look like a faux leather. It's not shiny. This, you probably can't see, has the music notes. This has little music notes all in it. I did use this. I like these cut aparts too. These would be really cute for a traveler's notebook. And this looks like real burlap. I thought about using that for the basket. I love this. I have used this several times. It had like 3 of each of these. The kind of painted porch is what it reminds me of, because you know the porch always peels. And then you can't hardly see, that's a little music too in white. And then these are different keys. These keys are not treated. And then this has got like paper clips and stuff in it. And I was gonna use that. Look at the gas key. Remember when everybody had locking gas caps when I was a kid, because of the gas shortage and the prices went up so high. So everybody had a gas key to put gas in their car. And it's got like buttons and rivets and these little gears on it. And I think that paper is really cool. Anyway, that's it in there. But this is by, who is this? This is by Treasures. So I don't know. Oh, it's Die Cuts with a View, DCWV. It's called Treasures. And I'm sure this is out of print by now, but they probably sell it on some of the vintage sites, I imagine. You know, you can always find something that somebody found in a closet for, you know, from 1970s. Anyway, so I found this. I just like got so lucky. I ran into this. I found that because I thought about weaving a basket for the balloon. I'm going to weave a basket when I get it all together. And I thought about using this little raffia stuff. And I think, I'm just guessing that this is pretty strong because it's like plasticky. But I'm kind of guessing that if I open it up, that this may not glue so well. Yeah, people would line up I remember like the neighbors coming home and yelling, "Hey, gas is down to 75 cents." And my dad would yell and get my mom, and my mom would get her car, and my dad would get his car, and they'd be like, "Come on, let's go right now." And they'd go fill up their tanks because gas was on sale. That didn't happen but a couple times, because people got word of the gas sales and they would run out. But see, this is all, I guess this is paper. I thought this was more plasticky. This is just like a really strong straw paper or tissue paper. So I think I could probably weave the basket out of this after all. I don't know if I have enough. I bought this after Christmas for just like 20 cents somewhere. And actually, I think I got it I think I got it at a garage sale, come to think of it. Maybe. It says 45 feet. So I imagine there's 15 feet of each color. So I thought this goes really, really well with all the colors in the balloon. Here's the here's some scraps. Here's all the colors in the balloon. And I think this would make a really pretty basket. And it kind of looks like wicker. That raffia, or whatever they call this. Raffia. But this was a garage sale find. It's still got the 25-cent sticker on it. And it's still wrapped in the plastic bag it came in, brand new. But this thrills me. I think I gave some of this to Lisa when I sent her what I thought was like a crafting starter kit. She was saying she was new, and but you know what, I think I can do the same thing with this. I can open this up and weave it too. I think maybe. Oh, for heaven's sakes, this stuff is crunched up together. Gee. Oh, you saw it at Hobby Lobby. You know what? You may have, because Santa's Workbench, that might be a brand they sell. You know, when I first started crafting, I threw away the package when I bought something if I took it out of the package. And I never in a million years thought, look at that, look how long that is. So that is also all paper, straw paper, I guess. And yeah, I think that color goes really well too, don't you think? I mean, it's more yellow, but I think it really goes well with this. And this may be stronger since it's actually a wider piece of paper twisted together. Which one do you like better? You like this one better, or the brown? I know this one looks more like wicker probably, but I think, I don't know. I think it'll make I think that both colors go really well, so I'm having a hard time picking. I don't even know if I could weave a basket. Girl, I never made a basket in my life. So the fact that I keep saying I'm going to weave a little basket for this balloon, like, I'm totally maybe a liar, because once I start trying to do it, I may chuck it in the trash. It might look like, I don't know. It might not even look like a basket. It might look like just a mess of knots I made. Like the lighter. I do think this is brighter and that it goes better because all the golden tones in the paper. I love orange, and that tangerine color I think is really pretty. What are you doing today? Did you have a chance to look at the prizes, Miss Bingo winner? Do you know how to make a pilot? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, that's so weird because I don't know who I was talking to about this when it was still an idea in my head, which was when I saw it. Did you see Mom to Create's Maggie Holmes project share of the balloon she made, the hot air balloon? It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to send you the link so you can watch it because it is so cool. And she doesn't exactly tell how she put it together. She just kind of shows the whole end product. Was that an old post? It's been, I don't know. It wasn't like, it was in the last few months, but I don't know. You know what? I'll find it though, because I'm sure I put it on my list. Every once in a while I see something super cool and I put it on my saved list, which is just like stuff that I think is just so neat that I want to go back and watch later. And so, yeah, I'm sure it's on my saved list. So I'll find it and send it to you. It may have been older. You know, I have no conception of time. When I'm working, it seems like time goes by so fast. And then It's been in the last couple months. She put like little pom-pom trim on it around it and made little flowers and hung butterflies. She even took string and made clouds and hung from it, the cloud, like in the clouds. And the clouds were so pretty. They were like white, fluffy, glittery. I don't even know how she made those clouds, but it was so, so pretty. Well, and hers is really girly. It's got flowers and glitter and like it's all pretty pinks and mint greens and but because I'm wanting to submit this into a show at the brewery, I decided to try and make it more masculine and neutral, kind of earth tone colors, and use real organic kind of shapes in it, and see if I could include a lot of natural materials. So on the cover when I'm done, this is the real. This is the real. I don't know what I can't cuss on YouTube, but you know what I mean. This is the real problem that I'm having at the end here is let me get this and I'll show you. Is this macrame stuff, right? So over the balloon, let me show you this. Over the balloon, I'm going to put this string, right? And this string is knotted every other, this string to this string, and then these two strings, and then these two strings, and then these two strings. This is going to go over the whole balloon when I get done. And I have to manage these ends. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have to manage all of the ends so that they can be tied to the basket. And somehow I'm going to make little sandbags to hang on. And I'll probably just put a big glass bead in them so that they're heavy, so they have a little weight to them and can swing around and look like real sandbags. But this is the problem that I haven't worked out the logistics of yet. Is that the right word, logistics? I haven't worked out the... I do like the fact that it's different. Thanks. Did you call me cooler? I'm such a nerd. Nobody ever thinks I'm cooler. Gosh. I'm totally going to screenshot that and send it to my mom. I guess different. I think when you're young, you feel like when you're different, you're weird. And I guess when you get older and you're different, you're cool. But I am excited about all these. These are the papers I chose. I did this one and both the letters and the numbers. And then, like I said, I made this little sliver to make it look like it had twice as many of the, I guess they call those bellows. Because I was looking at how they make real balloons, and I wanted to make it a little bit more dimensional looking, which is why I cut all these little shapes. So when it's together, let me get a big piece that's together. Here's a bigger piece that's together that's got several. And I think when you look at it, it kind of, I don't know, it's hard to see on the, I think when you look at it like that, when it's all together, that it'll kind of look a little bit more roundish. I need to highlight these. I tried to kind of use a light and a dark or a contrasting color. Like this shows up better, but this might be just a little too similar. So I've been outlining them a little bit. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You're a pink owl. You're such a rebel. And why would they punish you? That seems like something that they'd be like, oh, that's very creative of you. I bet everybody had a brown owl or a white owl or a... I wonder if anybody's up late. Oh, look, I messed up. I think we're the only people that stay up late anymore. And Danielle, I missed her live too. It said she was live. She was making a I don't know, on the cover of her on the whatever you call that, the thumbnail, I guess, it said that she was making a something for her nephew. It might be his birthday or whatever, but I clicked on it to go in and sure enough missed it. I said, well, great. It said streamed 42 seconds ago. They do. That's the thing about school. That's what, you know what, that's what I told my kids. School wants to make you like everybody else. And if you don't conform, then there's something wrong with you. Let me tell you a story. My son went to Perry Township schools here, and they're run by Nazis, I swear. These people are... I got a notice one time when he was sometime in middle school, so this was years ago, but I got a notice that came home that said he was failing math. And so, they give you a midterm report on how the kids are doing. And so I talked to my son and I said, failing math? You're really good at math, dude. Like, what? How can you be failing math? So I shot the teacher an email. And I said, I'd like to get with you on this and find out, what the problem is. Can we set up a time that I can swing by maybe after school? And so she did. She gave me a few options and I chose a time. And a couple days later, I get to school and I'm talking to her. And she told me he was missing 16 homework assignments. And I said, really? Because the school called me today and said he didn't have a belt and that's part of his uniform. And then they put a zip tie with another zip tie around his waist. And when he got home, it was so tight that it left a purple mark around his hips. So 16 times he went without homework and nobody called, no email, no contact at all. But one day without a belt, and they sent home a letter. I got a phone call and they zip tied his pants up. And they said if he was out of uniform again, he'd be sent home and suspended for 3 days. So I told her, I said, really, I don't think anybody gives a shit about if he does the work or not. But if he comes to class in his uniform and sleeps all day, apparently that's okay because he's got a belt on. He don't have to do his work, but he has to wear a belt. Am I understanding this correctly? So get this. This is the real kicker. So I decided I wanted to go talk to the dean of students about this because this was aggravating me that I didn't get contacted sooner and that my kid possibly could fail math. Well, part of the problem I found out was his locker was a mess, very deep. When we spoke to him, he kept saying he was losing, he lost his folder and then he had started a new folder and he had lost that, but that he did the homework. He just didn't get them turned in. Anyway, come to find out, we did find about 8 or 9 of those assignments in his locker, and a few of them were completely finished, and some of them were almost finished. And then we found a few that he hadn't done, but we did find these missing work, the missing workbook pages and things. But a couple days later, I got his I-STEP scores with a letter of congratulations. And this was the thing that really, I guess, kind of helped my cause when I went to school to talk to the dean, because It said congratulations that my son was in the top 5% in the nation in math. Top 5%, not in his school and not just in Indiana, but in the nation. He scored in the top 5%. And I took that letter and I decided I was going to frame that letter for him and keep it. And I went to school and I said, so you're failing my kid because of his homework assignments. But the fact that even the teacher said he knows the work and he can do the work, and he aces all the tests. And the funny thing was, he never took the plastic wrap off his textbook. So here it was halfway through the semester and he had not opened the book. So he did all the homework without even looking up how, without having one question. He did the homework without ever opening the book. So he knew the work. He evidently was bored in the class probably and spacing out, but his locker was a disaster too. And he just hadn't put any systems into place to be organized. But when I went to school, I said, well, here's a kid performing well by national standards, top 5%, and you're going to fail him probably because your school failed to identify the fact that his math skills were so advanced and put him in a class where he wouldn't be bored. Because the color of your socks. I don't understand it. We have so many good teachers and they're not appreciated. We have good teachers that get fired or quit all of the time that really care about students. I know my students have had them. My students have had good teachers, but he's also had a couple of bad teachers. And he had a teacher in like second grade, Mrs. Smith from Southport Elementary, I believe her name was, at Perry Township in Indianapolis, Indiana. There we go. Anyway, she wouldn't let my son use the bathroom. And second grade, he comes home and had poop in his underwear because she wouldn't let him go to the bathroom. Are you freaking kidding me? He had to poop, so he pooped his pants? Yeah, I went to school and threw a fit. But that's just school. I mean, people get so disgusted. And I was an involved parent. That's the thing. I did go to PTA meetings. I did volunteer at the school. I did help with the book sales and did the, I did the parents, job helping at parties. And I was an involved parent when my kids were young. Now, when they got into middle school, I was really busy and I had a different job and I just was not as involved. But still, I'd never understood it. I never understood it. We don't teach them anything important anymore. We don't teach them how to get along or how to control their anger. We don't teach them how to be kind to one another or why it's important. Well, hi. Do not miss. This is my kitty on her third life. Her hair's grown back almost all the way. Look, it looks like she's wearing a shrug. This was my sick kitty that they recommended we have to put to sleep in March, but she got better, obviously. Get out of here. Come on. She wants. Come here, Miss Thing. Anyway, she started acting better and I canceled the appointment to put her to sleep, and she's now better. Her hair's grown back and I haven't even had her blood work checked now in a couple months because she's just gaining weight and her hair's growing back, and I don't need that blood work to tell me she's feeling fine because she's playing and getting into all kinds of trouble. So I know her blood work's good. I don't need to pay them money to tell me. But she was very sick. She had, was it steroid-induced lymphoma, I think was what they said. She had an allergic reaction that they put her on antibiotics and steroids. And she just had a little broke out in a little rash originally. And they said they thought that she probably got bit by a flea or something that she was allergic to. And that just, all of a sudden, she just got sick and her lymph nodes all swelled up and her hair all fell out and it was terrible. And she was cold all the time. So we would wrap her up in sweaters and blankets. And anyway, poor thing. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. And then I switched to a different doctor. And when we just finally took her off all the medicines, she got better. How's that? Because the medicine was making her sick too. It's crazy. I haven't looked at Instagram. Did you draw any new ladies today? Oh, you put one up every day? I didn't know that. I'll have to start looking every day. I'm new to Instagram, and so I'm not very good at it. So I usually don't get on unless I have a notification, but I get the weirdest notifications now. It's like, here's people to follow. Here's our suggested list of people you should follow. And I look at it, I'm like, why would it suggest these people for me? Like, some of these people I have no interest in following, and they just pop them up on that list. And I'm like, I don't know how that works, but okay. Thank you for the suggestions. And no, I'm not going to follow them. So this, I think, is going to go here. No, wait a minute. Actually, I think this one goes next. And then, I guess that one does go there. Yeah. So this one, then this one, then that one. And then that'll be it, I think. I don't know, though. That's not very full. It'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 little parts coming out. I should add one more. I kind of like that other paper, but it's so dark. I thought about it. I thought about making one more. No. I already have that one in there. What's the other one I liked? It's the one that doesn't have a treatment on it, but it's got the keys and stuff. See, that kind of looks like the other paper, but this doesn't have the shine on it. But because it's got so many keys on it, it kind of looks like the key paper, and I didn't want to use both. I had a hard time deciding which one. But that one's actually on a black background. Oh, this even has the little clock arms or hands, clock hands, clock arms. I don't know, clock arms. Oh, Dana. Clock hands. Oh, is that what that is? So it's a friend of a friend. Oh, I didn't know that. So, okay. I wondered how they pick that. Well, I'm not going to be too disappointed if I don't, but I'm not going to not try either. I'm not going to keep submitting work different places to see, because you know what, not everybody likes everything. So depending on who's actually doing the judging and makes the decisions over there, they may just not like my style, and that's okay. I mean, everybody's different, so maybe the next person will. I wonder about this basket thing. Have you ever weaved a basket, Denise? Did you ever take basket weaving class? I don't know if I can take advantage of those opportunities at this point in my life. Not that I don't want to have opportunities, but if right now somebody came to me and said, we'd love you to join a design team, I'd be like, I don't have time. And I'll tell you why. I like the idea of doing custom work. I like the idea of doing making something for someone else, but when it's for someone else, they have a say in it, and I don't like that. Right now I can make whatever I want in the colors I choose and work on it when I want. When an outside source gets involved, you kind of, oh cool. Oh Lord, I'm a basket keeper. Did you call me a basket keeper? No, I'm just kidding. Did you call me a basket? A basket case? I probably am a basket. That's funny. But don't you think, like, if you go, like, say, and became a wedding photographer, that you have to, you know, you basically have to find out what they like and take the pictures that they want and what they like, and then that kind of, you know, maybe starts to squash a little bit of your creative juices, and maybe just doesn't feel so original anymore, like your work, because it's still your work, but when someone else is saying to do this or do that, I don't know. Just like furniture, I like to redo furniture, and right now I'm doing a dresser in or it's a chest of drawers actually, and I call it Beauty is Not Skin Deep. And I have taken magazine body parts and made a collage, strange, weird. So I have covered this chest in human skin. I know how that sounds. Pictures of human skins. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at. So I want to do what I want to do, and I don't want anyone else telling me what to do, right? Or how to do it. So I think the design team thing, if somebody has something, then I think and I don't even know how that works, but if they send me free materials, I must have some kind of time frame that I have to make something with that dye or that paper, or use that trim or whatever it is. And that would be fine if it was like Bo Bunny or Authentique, because I do like all of their stuff. But I think that I would have to be a really big fan, or I may not want to do it. And plus, I may not have time. Some weeks I work so much I don't get out here to the craft table. And when I do get out here to my desk in my studio, I want to do what I want, not make something that someone else is paying me, or, well, I guess if they were paying, it would be different. But I think that the design team stuff, I don't know how that works. I just feel like I don't take direction very well when it comes to my crafts. Fufu Berry. Really? Are you kidding me? So you're kind of semi-famous. You have published work now. You're a published artist. Is that what that means? But there again, with the Etsy, or even if you do like a custom website, now you can make what you want and just post it up there. But in the end, whatever sells is what you're going to end up making. Even if you make things that you love all the live long day, and say, you make 8 different things that you love, and one of them consistently sells over and over, you're still going to feel obligated to make that item over and over again because it's a good seller, and you're going to get sick of it, I think. Or I would. Maybe some people wouldn't. I guess if you like Danielle, I think she just loves to make things, and she's always making things. And I think that maybe that's it for her, the love. And I like the creation part too, but I also like to create different stuff with different textures and different colors and different themes. And she can just make that Maggie Holmes stuff all day. Boy, she loves that stuff. You'll have to find that picture. What picture? Oh, of the bottle? Yeah, I would love to see that. I bet. Did you save a bottle like and put on your shelf, so when your friends come over or something, you can be like, look what I got. I'm published. Woo woo. I'm famous locally. I would. I'm going to tell everybody if I get this art show, if I make it in, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to be like, go see my balloon, whatever gets in. I'm going to go see my Bob Marley canvas, go see whatever it is I make. I'm going to be like, yay, I'm so excited. Oh my God, there's a new release. Ooh, yeah, I'm sure she knows. She's a huge fan. And most of the people that are in that circle are huge Maggie Holmes fan. Lisa at Made New to Create, Mom to Create, they all love the Maggie Holmes and use the Maggie Holmes, and I do too. I think her stuff is really pretty. I just haven't bought it to use specifically. I bought one item and I included it in Danielle's surprise package when she won bingo, because I had just never opened it yet. And she's such a fan. And I was trying to find her some Maggie Holmes to put in there. And at the time I couldn't. But since I had that already, I was like, well, I'll let her give her mine. Yeah, because I hadn't opened it. And she's such an uber fan. Oh, well, take a picture of that. Take a picture of that picture. And send it to me. Were you on Instagram at the time? Did you maybe post it on there? I don't know how to work Instagram. It's everywhere. So I don't do and leave it to the others. Oh, you're on Facebook. I have a Facebook because my family all lives out of town, and all my cousins are on it. They all live up north, closer to the Chicago, northern Indiana area. And then I have a few that are just kind of spaced out here and there from southern Indiana to the east coast of Florida, but I have a huge family too, so everybody's kind of everywhere. But I forgot what my point of that was. There's ADHD strikes again. You know, when I was young, I could get away with saying, oh, I'm easily distracted because I have ADHD. Now it's just like I'm old. Like, it's like, well, I'm old. I forgot. So I just went from years of saying I had attention deficit disorder to just being old and forgetful. Oh, no pressure, whenever. I would love to see it when you do. Just whenever you think of it or come across it. But that's exciting. A soda bottle even, that's cool. Foo Berry. So what's the name of the soda company? Is it something that's got, like, is it a national company now, or is it like just in your part of the world? Oh, we got Jones. Oh my God, we got Jones here. That's not just local. My kids have been drinking Jones soda for years. In fact, let me see. I got to show you this. Let me see what I got here. I got, you know what? I don't have it. I'll have to find it. I've got a one of these, like, I put my stuff in these little containers. This is the Real Cane Sugar Orange Crush that my nephew loves. But I have a Jones soda container that has the coolest picture on it I ever seen. And I saved that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh, Jones soda. And, you know, they're like all natural, and they use cane sugar, and they're, you know, compared to the junk that they put in Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola and all that. Yeah, Jones is like up there. And I'm willing to pay a little bit extra money not to have all that junk. I didn't know they were from there. Well, how about that? That's pretty neat. So Jones Soda's made in Washington. Yeah, that's a national company. You can go into my Kroger and buy about 18 different flavors of that stuff in 4-packs. That's pretty. It's kind of popular here with the young people too. How the heck am I going to do this? Like, you know what I think? I think if I take and cut like a little square piece of paper and then just maybe glue the base once I have like a little square weave this way and this way, then maybe I could just glue the base and then start weaving it up. But then I'd need more pieces to go around here, don't I? Oh, gee. This homemade basket thing might... This homemade basket thing might be... I might have bit off more than I could chew. But, you know what? Let's go for it. What do you say? Who knows what'll happen? I'm going to mix these two colors together. What do you think? And then weave them together so that I don't have to open up. That's kind of a lazy option there, but so I don't have to open up so much of that, because I don't know if I even have enough. What's the chances I'll find that color again too? Hey, I'm sorry. How about you use something close to that shape and remember making those string eggs. Where you poke a hole in the eggshell and blow the egg out of it. How about you? Oh, where you dip the string in like sugar water and you yes. And you wrap it around the balloon and then you pop balloon and you have like a hollow. Yeah. Oh my God, I should have done the balloon like that. That would be so cool. I should have done the top part of that like that. You should do that. Yeah, and what did you mix? Like, was it flour? It was white glue and sugar, wasn't it? And that you put the string in before you or was it just watered down white glue? I thought it was it? Oh my goodness, I forgot all about that. I haven't done that for decades. That's a neat idea. And then you know what? You could use some really cool yarn or string or thread. Oh, you know what? You could even use a balloon and totally like Mod Podge newspaper or music paper or scrapbook paper. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Like there goes my mind running away with me. But yeah, that's a good idea. See, I can't talk and think at the same time, so now I'm thinking of all these things, what would and wouldn't work. My son was supposed to come on tonight. I told him I was going live, and I said, yeah, I'm going to go on and just work on this balloon and do like a project share. He just now found my channel, and I hope I didn't say nothing bad about him. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, he's my mini me, right? He's hyper and he's a brat and he's a spaz. He's wicked smart though. He loves to read, but he's impulsive and makes poor decisions just like his mom did when she was that age. And he's, I don't know. He's sweet. He's loving. He's a loyal friend. Let's see. Yep, I'm out of this. So let's see. That piece is a little too short. All right. So we'll use some of that. I'll just weave some of that in there. Yep, I could look on YouTube. You want to see a picture of my brat? He sent this funny picture. He's a funny kid. He looks dead serious in this picture too. Like he's holding a water sprayer and the hose is not even hooked up. But he looks so serious, like you know how they put the guys on the cover of the movies that when they're I don't know, when it's like a drama and they've got a gun and they're pointing the gun at the camera. So he's doing that. He's posing like, only he has water sprayer handles that are not hooked up to anything because he's a doofus. There he is. Let me see if I can turn this lining up. Let me see. Where's the... See, he thinks he's funny. Look how serious his face is. you see the look on his face? Hang on. He's dead serious. He thinks he's funny. And he's got garden hose sprayers. Like he's dangerous or something. Doofus. And then this is funny. He's always making these Bitmojis, right, of himself. And the Bitmoji looks exactly. I know, right? Did he? No, the garden hose wasn't even hooked up. This wasn't even at our house. This was at his house. But those are just the sprayer handles. I was like, look at you. You're looking all serious and dangerous. Like you can't even spray nobody. The hose isn't even hooked up. Like he's so gangster with his gun, right? A water gun. Anyway, so he makes this Bitmoji of himself. I made myself. And so he's always finding these crazy cartoons to send me, right? But I bought him some cookies. And my mom used to always buy those. You know, you get them at the Dollar Tree. You know, them oatmeal cookies that are hard and they have the white icing on them that's also hard. And it's like just drizzled on the top just a tiny bit. And you could chip a tooth on them cookies, right? Oh, Lord. Yeah, the hose is too cold. My dog likes the hose. He tries to chase it. My dog is funny. If you're trying to give him a bath, he gets mad. But if there's water anywhere, he just goes and gets in it. So yeah. He's like, no, I don't want to get wet. And then he'll go jump in the pool when it's his decision. Anyway, so I bought some of them Dollar Tree cookies and took to him. And I had stopped to get a salt and pepper shaker when he got his new apartment. He got a new apartment. He didn't have a salt and pepper shaker. And I told him, I'll stop at the Dollar Tree. They're only $1 for a set and I'll bring you some. And so I picked up a few things I knew he would need, like trash bags, a broom, that kind of stuff, a toilet plunger. Anyway, but I found those cookies. And so he sent me a text later that night. And he was like, ooh, these cookies are so good. I'm kind of thinking that I used to have these at grandma's house. And I said, oh, yeah, my mom used to buy them all the time. And me and my brother hated them. But Andrew, they were so hard. And so he sent me this. Look at him. He was like, I love these cookies. Look at his Bitmoji. And he's silly. He's funny. He loves to cook, and he sends me this stuff when he's cooking. He's like, I'm busy. I can't talk. He's so cute. His Bitmoji really does. He's stupid. It really does look like him, though. And I get these things and I laugh all the time. But here he is. I don't know where he finds these. I love them too. I sent let's see. He's got another one that he sent me that was so funny. And he has this recliner in his apartment, this blue recliner. And he moved it into the bedroom because he doesn't like being at the back of the apartment. He wanted to be in the front of the apartment. So he kind of made one of the bedrooms his living room, because the living room's real small. Anyway, I can't find it now, but he sent me the funniest Bitmoji with him sitting in the blue recliner. And I don't know how he finds them. I don't know how he got his Bitmoji to look so much like him. I think mine looks close to me because I was able to pick, glasses like mine, and my hair and my eyes and all that. But his looks just like him. He's funny. So did you ever look at the prize video thing and pick what you wanted? I think I sent you a link, but I don't remember now because I was so tired that morning. I've been working and I I did not get any sleep for so many days in a row that I don't know. I was just, I couldn't function. I just couldn't. I was so tired at work last night. I thought I was just going to collapse. God, I don't even remember. You'd think I'd know being my own video. I'll have to look it up, but isn't that terrible? See what happens to your brain when you get old. You just, that's it. I used to be able to remember everything my mind was like a steel trap. And now it's like a wet noodle. Let me see if I can find it. It's called, oh, there we are. Oh, I'm live. Look at, oh, I wonder. It's trying to go into, look, I'm trying to go into my own live. I don't even know. I'm going to mess myself up. I'm so not technical. Like, I'm the technidiot. That's what I call myself. But that had to show me how to do a lot of the stuff. He's real technical and knows all, how to do everything because he's Mr. has to have the fastest internet and all that. He likes all that stuff. Well, plus I shouldn't, it's called Giveaway Freebie. Damn it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now I got to make this child safe or something. Giveaway Freebie Friday Bingo Sign Up is what it's called. But I have 3 lots of prizes, and you can just tell me what you like if you want. I can basically tell you what's in them. The first lot is just like some little cheapy stuff from Tuesday morning. I got like some little, like, oh gosh, I can't even remember. I have some little stickers and some decorative paper clips and some, there might be some bulb pens in there or some like ephemera type stuff. And then, so you pick one of those out of that lot. The second lot is glass items. And I had 2 things in the glass items. Either you can pick a donut or a mermaid tail. So you can pick one of the glass items. And then the last lot was these little pencil cases or makeup pouches or whatever you want to call them. And I had several colors of the pencil case, and you can pick one pencil case. So you would get one item from each of those 3 lots. You want the mermaid tail? Okay, what color do I have left? I have pink, iridescent white, and gray, like an iridescent. Here, I'll show you. Right here. Let's see what I have left. Yeah. So there's, here. You know what? It's just me and you in here right now, so I'm just going to show you what's in here. This book, this little journaling book, and it's got these cute little pages in it. Oh. And then these stickers. And then this foil, I don't know if you have a Mink, but it's the holographic foil for the Heidi Swapp Mink machine. These are little kids bracelets, but they come, there's 10 of them in there, and they are great to glue on ephemera. Here's one of the bags. Here's the pink tail. You want that one? And then there's these little buttons, little ephemera buttons. They're really cute. They have little pictures on them, and they're thin, like they're fairly flat, so that you can put in stuff. What else do I have in here? I have this chipboard to make a birthday card from Mrs. Sparkle, and it's got all kinds of little pieces of chipboard in it. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have this bag. And this one's like more purpley with the scales on it. And this one is more, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think this one's more pink. But this one is purpley pink too. And it's got like the bigger scales, and this has like the smaller. So I don't know that they don't translate on camera very well. And then I have a hot pink iridescent one. And that's got a piece of paper stuck to it. And what else? And then I got another one of the mink foils. This one's silver. And I have a brick sticker because I just so happen to have 2 of those. So I threw one of those in there. And I have, what else is in here? I have this pouch. And then I have some more of those little girl bracelets that you can glue. These are really cool to like glue to things that you're making, like tag flips and stuff. And they help make them stable because they're thick plastic. The other ones are glitter and these are clear, but they come in all those different colors. And that purple one's iridescent, and so is that hot pink. And I got those in the Walmart party section for little girls. But I really like the stars too. Anyway, let me see what else. What else do I have? I thought there was one more pouch. Oh, I got this. It's a black and gold coffee cup holder. That's kind of cool. Fits around your coffee. It's a coffee mug sleeve. Oh, these Heidi Swapp envelopes. I love these envelopes. There's 4 in a pack. Let's see. Oh, a telephone. I call it a telephone holder. It's a business card holder, but I set my phone on here when I'm crafting. See, I've got one on my desk right behind us. And I use it. It's to prop my phone up. So that's why I call it a phone holder. I got this paper from Mrs. Sparkle and Company, and it's got flamingos, pink polka dots, pink and green palm trees, just like spatter, yellow spatter, and then this dark green paper with the parrot on it. It's really, really thin paper, by the way, because it is Mrs. Sparkle. Oh, I have this too. I have the party sign, party, and what else is in here? I know there's more stuff on it. I have to separate everything. I had to wrap each one of these gold items, so sorry for all the crackling. I have I had to put stuffing in between the glass pails and stuff so I wouldn't break any of them. Let's see. I think that's about it for the lot number 1. I think that's about it. Oh, and there goes my tool case. My fan almost fell off. So what would you like from lot 1? All of this stuff is basically everything that's not the pouches is lot 1. So what do you want from lot 1? Do you like any of this stuff? Can you use any of this stuff? There's a little something for everything. The phone holder. Good choice. So we got the pink tail and the phone holder. All righty. And then, let me throw this in. I got this giant dish bin that everything goes in. All right. So that and that. And then, which pouch do you want? This purpley, small scales, large scales, pink iridescent. This is nice because you can put this one in a binder. It looks dirty, but that's just because it was against some newspaper where I had the glass items wrapped. It's not dirty. And then this one, I thought this one was kind of cool because not only is it big and it's got these little holes, but the hearts are on the front of this bag, but the music notes and the peace sign and all the rainbow stuff is on the back. But these are Dollar Tree pencil cases, so they are probably not, this is not the sturdiest case. This one does feel, these feel more significantly more sturdy than this one, but this one's bigger. So this would be nice for like ephemera or something if you were on the go. But I do think it's pretty. I think they're all pretty. So do you know which case you want? Because you get a pencil case too, or makeup bag. You can use them for makeup, whatever. You use them for whatever you want. You can grow flowers in these for all, you know, whatever. It's your pouch. Probably can't grow flowers in them though, they'll drown. You want this one with the music notes and the hearts? See the pretty, can you see that? I think that one's pretty. Look at me. It's the plastic parts reflected on the inside, but can you see? It's like rainbow metallic inside. I think it's pretty. This one, the second one. Oh, this one, big scale. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on, girl. Okay. So the pink tail, I'm going to put it in here right now. I got some bubble wrap, so I will actually wrap it in bubble wrap when I mail it. I'm going to set this right here. Perfect. Okay. So those are your 3 items, and I'm going to pick you 3 items of my choice that I actually will make or buy or whatever. I won't buy anything because I've got a crap ton of stuff, but I usually go through, and you know, that's hard for me to choose what 3 items I'm going to do for you, because everybody else I can kind of stalk them on their channel to see what they like, because people are always like, oh, I love these, oh, I love this is my favorite color, oh, I like that. And they talk, you know, in their videos always saying what, you know, more about themselves. But with you, it's hard, because when I Instagram stalk you, there's ladies and ladies and ladies and cats. So I'm limited. I know you like to draw and paint, and I know you like your babies. Is it, let's see, bread and butter? Is it pickle? You have 4 cats, is that right? I was looking at your cat pictures and I can't remember now, but I remember seeing a lot of butter pictures. I love pink cameras, sloths, and narwhal. Okay. Gherkin. It's a gherkin. Okay. Oh, that's terrible, Dana. Pickle. What am I saying? It's kind of in the family. Eggo. Like Lego, my Eggo. So all your cats have food names. Oh, you had a pickle? Oh, had. Past tense. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to wrap this up for now. I'm going to think about this. I don't know if I'm going to do every other like this, or if I'm going to do one color this way and one color that way. I might do that so it looks like a checkerboard. I don't know. I have to think about it. And I'm going to play with it and weave it a little bit and probably say some words I shouldn't if it doesn't go my way. So I probably should not be live when I do that. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I might, you know, I'm sure it would be really easy for me to go to the store and buy a tiny little square basket. But I'm a little determined to make the basket. So, aw, you did. You named Gherkin after Pickle in his honor. That's a good idea. I don't always like things to be perfect. So yeah, I might just run a few strands of that through here and there to give it interest. So it's not, so it's just not all the same. I don't like things that are too uniform. I grew up, my mom had the couch, and then at each end she had the matching end tables with the matching lamp. And then above the couch was a picture. And on each side of the picture was the matching candle holders. And they used to do it like that was the way everybody's house kind of looked when I was a kid. And yeah, that was crazy. Your cats would have a potty mouth. Oh yeah, that's an idea. Like part of it, like part of the basket was part of the wicker was aged and cracking, so they rewove a piece like you would on a piece of furniture. That's kind of interesting. So I have this live dilemma too, like sometimes like right now, but um sometimes I have to stop my live because I have to run to the ladies' room. And so I got up and I drank some coffee, and that makes you have to go pee all the time. And then what do you do during your live? Do you just be like, oh, hang on, somebody's at the door. I'll be right back. Or do you just tell people, you're like, I gotta pee? I don't know. I don't know how appropriate that would be, or how well received that would be by the audience. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the last couple times I just held it and just went on, I was just like, yeah, I'll just wait and go afterwards. But then you get to a point, if I had one more cup of coffee, I'd be like, no, can't do that. I'm gonna have to go. Gotta go grab something. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I do have to go in. It's hot in this garage. I've got the fan going. I should have turned the air on, but I do got to go because I got to get some laundry together. We've got a wedding to go to Saturday. I only have 2 days off, tonight and tomorrow. We got a wedding to go to Saturday, and my nails are a mess, and my hair looks crazy atrocious. So I'm going to have to get my act together tomorrow. I have a nice outfit to wear though, so that's a plus. I need to decide what shoes I'm going to wear though. Yes, I'll shoot it to you on. I'll send you an IG message. DM. Yeah. So, I will. I'm going to get off here, but I will probably work on this basket in the morning. If not, when I wake up, I think I'm going to lay back down. To tell you the truth, I'm just so worn out, and I slept, but I really got to sleep some more. It's like I just can't. What's the word? I don't know. I can't get it together. Like I don't feel like I slept. Get up to 11. That's about what time I went to bed, was 11. Actually, I think I went to bed earlier than that, but I woke up. I had a delivery. I bought hangers off of Amazon. Good, steel hangers for my son, because I noticed when I was over there, he's got his clean pile and his dirty pile, and he had about 5 things hung up because he didn't buy any hangers. So I ordered hangers. When they came, my dog went crazy, and I'd only been asleep an hour. And he was just like snarling. He was just, he's like, get off my porch. Oh my God, wake up. Somebody's here. Oh, people. He just he's such a freak. He's like, no, you can't be in my yard. Oh my God. Oh, the world's like crashing down. So that barking, that big mouth dog, going crazy over the Amazon package being sat on the front porch, and that threw my whole morning off. So I didn't get back to bed until late. I did sleep for a while, but I got to go back to bed for a little while longer. I may or may not work on this later tonight or in the morning. I just still feel exhausted. I don't like working that many days in a row. I worked 6 days, and then I had some time off, and then I worked 5, and now I've got tonight and tomorrow, and I've got 5 more coming, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Oh no, I only worked 3 maybe. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm over all this. All this work is getting in the way of my crafting. This is a bunch of bull honky. Yeah, I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to throw a load in the washer and go snuggle with my dog. He's like, what's the deal, man? You just keep leaving. You just get dressed and leave and come back and sleep and get dressed and leave again. Give me some attention. Yeah, because even Thad said the dog's been bugging him more. Like he's laying in his bed now more often and like going and snuggling with him and laying by his recliner when Thad's in the living room. And he's like, yeah, I think Rufus misses you a lot. He's hanging out with me all the time. But it's good to talk to you. I'm going to send you my address, and then I will let you know your tracking number when I get your box out, which may or may not be quickly. I apologize if it's not quick, just because I've got my my busy work schedule going on again this week, which is I'll be glad after the 4th of July, because I'll have a long weekend that weekend, and I'll be glad after that, after the holidays passed. I got a couple days off and I can rest. I'm going to go float. I'm going to go get in the pool. If floating were an Olympic sport, like I got the gold, baby. I'm all gold because I got the floating down to a science. So I will send you my address. Thanks for coming in and talking. Thanks for watching. And I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted on the basket. I'll post some updates or a video or a picture or something if anything comes of this. And we'll see how the balloon progresses. So have a good evening. If you see me on later, hit me up if you're up. If not, I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. So have a good night. All righty. Bye, Denise. Bye, everybody.